The last view in Vimix that I'm going to show you is the texture view. It's going to be not the last for this tutorial, but I think the last view that Vimix offers. And I'm going to show you what we're going to do there. Jump into Vimix. So in our mixing view, nothing is happening. We jump to F4, the texture view. So just because I didn't mention in the other parts of the tutorial that that in every view you can just choose your sources here, right? So I'm going to choose this one, and in texture view we can change the texture. This is for example, not for example, one of the features is you could just tile it like you want, right? With this with these handles here, you can move your original source around, and as you see, it will repeat itself in a certain pattern. You can change the pattern with the menu here and say mirror. So I think you get the idea what this means. Looks a little bit more natural if it's mirrored, right? But just like you want, repeat it or mirror it, or use the other options here like reset, or go with reset rotation. I think what I didn't mention also here in the geometry view is that rotating is done with this little handle here in the upper right corner of a source. So you can do this here in the same way in the geometry view. Okay, so you can rotate this or just reset it. Reset position, reset rotation, and just for clarification, you can reset the aspect ratio, but I think this is always depending on the height you were choosing here with these handles. So reset aspect ratio, yeah, it will just reset it to the original ratio, but depending on the height that you were choosing here. Okay, so this is not all that texturing means. So of course you can have some masks in Vimix. Not like the crop mode in the yeah, geometry view, cropping out everything that you don't want. You can have some finer mask, like you can paint a mask. So this feature, you will just move your image around. With this brush, you can paint in there. Nothing to see at the moment, because a paint would mean that you make visible what you are painting over. So erasing is a different thing. You can erase something by just moving your mouse over the areas you don't want to see. Making parts visible again by painting would mean having the brush tool here. So some options for the tool is what does the tip look like a circle or like a square. So at the moment it's a square. This is the size of your tool, of your brush, if you want to say, or of your eraser. And this is feathering. So you see the little icon, pressure it is called here. Feather, I think this is from GIMP. Yeah, like how put on the pressure you want to, and make this rather harsh or easy. You can see it just depends on how often I move over the same area, then it will paint back in the picture. Clear is somewhat clear. Invert the whole mask, this would be, and edge, I think we have to invert it again. Erase something to make it to make our mask visible. So just let's paint something in here, and let's do this kind of an edge. This means that just all the feathering, all the all the diffuse edges go away, and it's a hard edge now. So this would be a manual. This would be your manual mask, if you want to say so. You can even load a mask, but I don't have something prepared at the moment, so I'm going to show you another thing here. Mask shape. So these are somehow predefined shapes, like an ellipse. Okay, again, just clicking the arrow means you can move your picture around. This edit shape icon means you can edit your shape, as it says. Wow. You can change the basic form, the basic shape of this mask. And this drop down should be an oblong or a rectangle, just a horizontal mask if you want. So this changes if you go over the 50% of the height of the image. Vertical, it's the same. Okay, and also here you can change here it's called blur, feathering blur, call it whatever you want. Here it's blur. Okay, so another option here, mask source. Somehow the same as selecting let's get the gradient. I think this is the reason why I put the gradient in here. You can choose another source that we loaded, right? If we have a look here, this is the gradient. So this is the picture we are just preparing. This is the gradient. Jumping back here would mean, yeah, at the moment we could we could edit the mask of the gradient. Don't want to do that. Want to stick here. And here we just choose this source, the gradient source, as a mask for our picture. So yeah, nice little feature. Reset to normal would mean you could go back to basic editing. So, oh, what's that? Oh, I see. Now I have to. Oh, and wait. Okay, there's another thing. Oh, this is new to me. I like this. This is new. Never seen that. Okay, great. This seems like fun. Okay, little surprise for me too. But having a look at snapping options. So yeah, we never talked about this little icon, this arrow. It's the snap cursor. So as you can see, by hovering over it, you get this little tooltip, press Alt. So what I just did was I moved this corner of the texture because I wanted to get this in a perfect place in relation to my to the whole screen. So what you can do here is yeah, nice. You can set up an aspect ratio grid. This would mean that it's depending on what your dimensions are. You can make this somehow in relative to this. You see, this wouldn't be relative. It's slightly bigger than the visible area. Or you could say make it. So this was square grid, and now we are into rational. Yeah, ratio, aspect ratio. Okay, pressing, moving a corner and then pressing Alt means you get this grid, and you can quickly move your corners around and fit them perfectly into place. This is very nice, and I just saw, and this is why I'm so why I'm a little bit smiley here. There are other features to to move these corners, and this looks like fun. Okay, line, I don't know what is going to, okay, yeah. You see, this is kind of an animation, and if I'm understanding this right, this is a spring. You could, yeah, you could choose different modes of moving these corners or even the whole picture. Whoops, no, it's now it's gone. Okay, this is somehow funny. I'm just pressing undo. Don't know where this went. So if I, okay, I don't know what's happening here. Stay with me. This looks like fun. I'm going to explain why why I'm so hooked up. Okay, yeah. You may ask when I'm preparing a mask, why should I have these this wiggle and all this funny animated stuff? This is with the metronome. Yeah. Okay. Every time I press Alt, it will listen to what I choose here. So I'm not going to talk about the metronome, but maybe the wiggly, because it's so obvious. You can even make this kind of Alt lock every time you move it. It will wiggle, or just by clicking Alt. Okay, this means that, I mean, sure, for editing a mask, this is not very helpful, but I think in one of the other parts I already told you that you can nearly control everything in Vimix by OSC commands. And I am pretty sure, I have to explore that, but I'm pretty sure that we are even able to animate the position of this tile. Let's make this smaller by an OSC command. This is pretty funny, I think. Okay. Okay, you know, always surprises me. I showed you everything I know about the texture, even more than I know about the texture view, and I'm going to leave us with exactly that. I think the very basic tutorial for the user interface of Vimix is now done, but I'm really looking forward to have something more in-depth when it comes to OSC messages. How I'm doing this, I'm not too sure at the moment. I think I will set up a little Open Stage Control, another software project that imitates my MIDI controller, and I will show you how to combine this. So we are creating a user interface in OSC. I call it Open Stage Control. Don't mix it up with OSC command like Open Sound Control. I'm going to show you how we can build a little user interface that is in line with the hardware MIDI controller, and how we can, with both of these, control Vimix in a very neat and very comfortable way, especially if you're out there doing a show, doing a venue, whatever, having a MIDI controller, a very basic one, and just mix your pictures as you want. So yeah, I think it's this was it for the basic understanding of Vimix. If you want to see more, watch out. I think it's not going to be long unless until I put the other stuff on YouTube. So have a nice day.